Good evening, everybody. My name is Osa. We are playing Railroader this week, and I have trains moving off. So, number one train is the number 10 from Alarka, is heading out to Nantahala with a lot of cars that need to be delivered, and she's doing quite nicely. How heavy is this train? 870. Should be able to cope with that. I do have 901 heading down the hill here, so as soon as we clear this, we've got to stand by Alarka Junction to receive everything coming in. But that's hauling quite nicely. I'm impressed. Don't know if these wagons are full or empty. That is a lot of traffic. Yep. Alright, we can switch that, and next arrival is heading round that way, and we'll stop over there. I guess we could follow it down now, since nothing to wait. Oh, she's already here. And 901. Don't mess up everything for now. So it is coming up to noontime on day 20, and we are taking stuff all the way down the line. I think I've optimized all of my freight movements now. There's probably going to be a little bit more going on tomorrow. We should get a whole stack more cars heading down to Alarka tomorrow. I'm probably actually... It's a thought. Since we're now out of there, I can switch that back. And the next train through here should be the Mogul from Nantahala, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Now, what is this lot? I think these are returns, yes. Oh, okay. So these are all heading back to Sylva. These are the Alarka cars. So what I might do is actually switch this one this way, because that locomotive is going to come back, pick up the stuff going to Alarka, and take it back to where that is happening. So, okay, you're all clear for there. I think I've got the entirety of the rest of the line all set up, but I don't remember. It's been a while. What I do remember is I've set this train up and the number 10 to do what they needed to. Then we're going to have to figure out all of the rest of the things. But first things first, we'll hitch up to these. Hopefully, don't know how heavy this train is going to be, but we should be able to run all the way through to Sylva with this load. I might need to check. Fuel, water, you're the 8, so consolidation. Ooh, 7,500 gallons of water, I think might be worth filling up with water here. So first things first, release. We'll set that on manual. And come on. Ooh, no, this is only 1,000 tons. This should be easy. Maybe the worker finds it easier than I do. Oh, this actually is a climb, so okay. All the other trains on the line are stationary, so we're actually going to have to investigate all of them. Let's pull that there. Okay, you're filling. Passenger. I've now given passenger a crew. Where the heck are you? Oh, we haven't even turned you round yet. Wow. Okay, 600 passengers stopped. Apply the handbrake. And road forward 15. Inspect passenger. Sylva, Dillsboro. Wilmot, Whittier, Whittier, Bryson, Hemingway, Alarka Junction, Cochrane, Alarka. Okay, copy to everybody else. So no plans to service Almond or Nantahala yet. Let's switch the right way. That's now switch the right hand. This one probably isn't. No, actually this one might be. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to get this one switched around, and we'll follow the freight train down. But obviously, this is going to stop every station, so the freight train will get away eventually. Do want to upgrade the passenger locomotive at some point, and the cars. I'm not sure this locomotive is capable of hauling the big heavy steel cars, so I'm going to need a big locomotive plus a revised set of these, and we don't have money at the moment, but that shouldn't take too long to rectify. Anyway, train. So, kind of been having busy weeks since the last time we played Railroader. And the railroad is now getting a little bit hectic. One of the things I probably want to consider doing is getting a bunch of pulpwood cars. Unfortunately, they also cost money. I'm not sure how much they cost. Pulpwood. They cost 864. 800. They cost 864. And I probably want about 10, 20. So That's going to cost me a bit. Road forwards. Okay, he's all set. Gonna run down here. We'll check on. Ooh. Whittier, Dillsboro, Bryson. 62 passengers. Okay. That's a good start. And we can close that off. And then we'll run down to 91, or 901. Should be full of water now. And as I said, I think we're probably looking at everything is clear through here. Hold on. Oh, I can't switch that yet. I could switch that. Okay, so as soon as that train leaves, we can set that for passenger working. Okay, you are all set. And 901. Yard forwards. No. Let's try road forwards. 30. And then I'll go skipping through the rest of the trains and see what's what. So next one I want to check on is 900. Because that's our other heavy freight, and that now needs to be heading back towards Robinson Gap Coal. Because we have, what, about 6 cars here? Plus all of the iron ore coming out of Alarka. I am going to do a quick... everything looks red. Let's jump to the back. Yes, okay. Switch that, and that's all set for the passengers. So, what's 900 doing? 900 is sat in a shed, at Alarka. So I don't have to worry about this one. This one can service for as long as it needs to. 8.7, it's going to need some coal and water, that's fine. Meanwhile, 600's on the move. 13 at Dillsboro is at Dillsboro. What are you doing here? Ooh, you know what I think he's doing here? This is a little bit close. Appalachian hardwood. So this lot all needs to go to Bryson. So I need that freight train to come in. This lot here is local traffic. I think everything to the back of that. So let's switch that, and I'm going to do a quick check on Bryson. Bryson is, we haven't got anything at Bryson yet. And this train is sat in the shed. What's this lot? This is all returns. Yeah, that's all going to Sylva as well. I might be able to haul that. I don't know. I'm not worried about that stuff. We're going to have at least 2 more trains heading out. There's nothing there. And we're unloading the logs. Let's check on the sawmill supply. So we've got room in the mill. This is running a tier 4. I'm not planning to push that up to tier 5. This area gets kind of busy when you do that. So Dillsboro. Let's do this. Dillsboro. Yard, reverse 10. Hopefully there's enough room there to slip between the gap. It looks like it. This is very tight though. That's the East Whittier coal loader. So this is going to be a frequent stopper heading wherever. Okay, let's going to bring up the banners. So Dillsboro Fuel, Locust Pin, Sylva Coal and Lumber, and that is going that way. That's probably Wilmot. Okay. Did you make it? No, you didn't. Okay. Oh. Let me guess. Need to do that first. Thank you. Right, forwards 10. So I'm just going to use this locomotive to run all the way down, and we can turn the banners off now. Someone was departing somewhere. Oh, the Alarka depot. So passenger train is now rolling. Good. We will see the occasional update. But for now, boo, 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 boo. And okay, last two. Yard, road, reverse, 20. Number 10 slowing down. We're going to have to deal with that in a minute. But for right now... Oh, you're all set to depart. So I guess we'll sit down here for a bit. Okay. I set up a bunch of fuses on the Nantahala stretch so that I can just stop and deliver things. Yeah, that's fine. So every time I get the opportunity, we'll jump over to number 10 and do a thing. But unfortunately, we need to ride this train for a moment. Okay. So, what do we got here? We have Dillsboro Fuel and the Locust Pin. Let's pull that up. There's the fuel. The pin's at that one. And then the car right at the back is... I've got 3. Okay. So Locust Pin goes up there. Okay. We got 3 cars for that. Put that on. Clip that. And you can go a little bit further. There's another thing here that we don't seem to have. Dillsboro Fuel. Oh, Dillsboro Freight House. That's not... Okay, that's just something. Don't have to worry about that. So, this is going to be quite a smooth trip then. So we'll get these spotted. I did switch that one, yes. Now let's bring up the map, and I want to check. Sylva's quite a distance. This locomotive I'm going to pull in. Oh no, actually. Oops, wrong. I'm going to do that. Okay. Close that off. So that should spot those three. 3 cars delivered. Nice. And brake on. You can now back it up. I could create a couple more crews and do freight 1 and freight 2. At this point, not going to. I think 900, 901 are just going to be working the main line end to end. When they reach one end, they turn around and come back, whichever one I'm using most of. Passenger train switch against. Okay. Let's get this in here first. I got somewhere. Okay. Oh look, numbskull. Okay, I do not need that switch that way. Too far away now. You know, I wonder if that's a case of I was thinking I might need to know. That looks like it's filled up. I probably filled up that locomotive and then left the thing switched over or something like that. Anyway. That's now on its way. Good. Next, Dillsboro, Alarka. So, here we have this, and got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. We actually need to pull forward. Okay, number 10, forward. Gonna do yard. Gonna go forward 10 and pass the fuse. And switch that too. All right. So we've got the cars for the signalling here. They're right on the back of the train. So as soon as those are spotted, I can unhitch those and we can send this off to the next port of call. So we can close that off. I will probably stick a fuse there just in case, and you guys are all exactly where you need to be. So where's your brake handle? Right there. Okay, we can separate that and this train. It's good to continue. So if I'm lucky, the signals will be finished. I'm not sure when we're going to get back to this locomotive, but there is the potential that we'll get back to this one a little later. And also the potential that the signalling will be complete. I'm not sure it will be. I mean, it's what, midday? It's probably going to be about 8 o'clock in the evening. So we'll be picking that up tomorrow. Actually, I might pop that fuse off once we're out of here. Okay, bye-bye train. I'm going to drop that fuse. We're not going to worry about picking those up until tomorrow. Okay, so that's done. We need to go to Dillsboro. Yes, which was ordered to stop. You should have that on the right spot and apply the brake, release the train. Okay, passengers train slowing down. Let's go have a look at this one. This one is hauling it out of Bryson by the looks of it. Yep. Okay. Passengers are winding their way to wherever. Not fussed about that. Let's get back to Dillsboro because you need to be going the other way. Okay, so we've got ample time at the moment to get this train done some more. Yard forwards 20, go. Now the only question is it going to hitch up or not? So we're probably going to be jumping between 13 and 10 for a while. Ouch. Mouse is twitchy. Okay, and you. Road, reverse, go. All right. What's this? This is... Oh, this is another T22. Yeah. Forgot about that. House supplies. Little low on water, but we're not straying far, and we'll be heading back to Dillsboro after this. Actually, that's Sylva. Let's get back to Dillsboro. I'm going to set that way. So this train, this locomotive, once we've dropped off the stuff at Sylva, we'll run it back to that siding with the two gondolas in it. Now, we're not going to move those until the Sylva signalling work has been done, because they park where the signal cars park. So we can't deliver those until the others are complete. But we will get them done before the end of the day. Plus, we can hold that train here. We'll have the passenger train run down to Sylva. We'll have the big freight running all the way through to the interchange. So I need to check that the interchange, yeah, it will break there, so that's good. That one's still rolling. That one's going to stop two or three more times on the way down to Nantahala, and then I'm going to have to switch it round to the other end of the train and run it all the way back with stops. So some of the sidings are trailing, some are leading or facing, and I'm just going to do drops into the trailing sidings, get to Nantahala, do the deliveries there, put the locomotive at the other end of the train, and then do all of the trailing drops on the return. It may not be particularly efficient, but it's something you don't have to think about. All right. So we're going to jump off here. Because I need to use this reversing loop. Passengers second, so that's good. This is number 13. Okay, you can stop there. Okay, come back to there. As soon as she's crossed that joint, we do that. Send you forwards, and round you go. There you go. Cochrane, that's... yeah, no, that's still doing okay. Flip that round. So, freight train's going to come piling through here as the next train in this area once we've left. Oh, I have to come down here. Okay. You can stop there and back you come. I'm thinking that's probably more than 20 car lengths. I suppose what I can do, I can always drop the car at that end and then free run down and back, and then I only have to yard it into the car. Though actually next time we'll probably have a drop and a pickup, so we'll have to come in here, we'll drop that off, we'll pick up the other car, and then we'll run round. Oh, the other car has to go that way. There we can... I kind of like staging all of this stuff at Dillsboro Yard, just because we're going to have... the big trains are going to come through and stop there occasionally. All right, you're good. Let's back you up there. You probably don't have to be that crazy. Okay. So we get that spotted. How are we doing for money? We're still... well, we're making money. Not quickly, but it's happening. Okay, you can stop now. Thank you. And timely delivery. What was that? To coal and lumber. Don't see any room for lumber here, but okay. So, that's set, that's set, that's set. Where are you, healer? Actually, that looks on its way to Whittier. I do not know what state Whittier's in. Straight through there. Straight out the back. Straight down there on the main. All the way through and out the other side. Okay, and I want to check Wilmot. Yep, that's all set too. Okay, so everything's good there. So I guess we can ride this train back to Dillsboro. Got nothing better to do until that train starts slowing down, which it looks like it might be. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go deal with this guy. Why are you slowing down? Is this just a slow piece of line? No. Is this a steep piece of line? Kinda yes. Okay. And this goes kinda hand in hand with I'm thinking I need to upgrade the Alarka locomotive. Oh, good grief. This is not good. 1.3, 1.8, it's leveling off. So the way you do that is you press the shift and the question mark, and it will tell you the gradient and the angle of the bend. So that's fine. Receive passengers, $1. Ooh, nice. Uh-oh, still slowing down. How close are we to the next thing? Oh, there's a good couple of miles. Oh, there's a lot of miles. It looks like Hewitt is the next stop. And then we're into Nantahala. She's speeding up. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to Dillsboro guy. He's just wheeling across the bridge. Oh, he's coming into Dillsboro. That's good. Now there is quite a steep hill up to up from Dillsboro to Sylva, which is why I'm not stopping the train coming through at Wilmot, not Wilmot, Whittier. But we've got enough of these, you know, mid-size or small, medium-small locomotives that can be used to help with the big freights if they need to. But looking at the board, I do not see any speed issues except for number 10, which is right out there. All right, let's close that off. And this line is all set through here. I do not want you switched that way. All right. That was still switched because when this locomotive came in from dropping off the signalling works train. Okay, number 13. You are number 13. Road forwards, go. So this train ain't going nowhere until the passenger train comes through here. Maybe, probably not. Okay, we can hitch that up. Oh, the tail car has the handbrake. And now let's go stage this so it can at least get ready to head off. It's not going anywhere for a few hours. So I want it on number 3 track here. We'll switch that way. Okay. And this lot, I think the tail end is all East Whittier. And then we've got the front end is all Bryson. Okay. That's switched normal, that's switched reversed. So as soon as that's in that loop, we can close it off. Alright, that's good. Departing Alarka junction. That would be the passenger train. That's set normal. That is not set normal. So we can switch that one. These are all clear, and this one down here is all clear. Alright. That's all done. So as soon as this gets to the end, we can set that back to manual, and it can sit here and wait for a while. Yes, the switch is against you. It's all part of my nefarious plans. And boop. Thank you. Manual. It's all neutral and good. So you're now stopped. You're doing your thing. You must be piling through Whittier by now. Ooh. Where the heck? Oh, you're past Whittier. You're at the first Hewitt or somewhere like that. Okay. Not to worry. That still has a long way to go. You are now making good headway. And still have a little bit of windy stuff. We've got to get to Hewitt, so that's next up. There's a couple of drop lines here and one this way. We'll drop at that one on the way home. We'll drop at these on the way out. And then once we get to Nantahala, we have deliveries here, delivery here. There is no way to run round the train that I know of. So yeah, there's track there, track there, track there. So I've got to make sure before we head down this spur that the cars are in the right location on the locomotive to be delivered. But we do have a runaround loop here, so that's fine. And that's all clear. How are you doing water-wise? You're good. Passenger train is slowing down to Hemingway, would be my guess. Suppose we can, yeah, no, he stopped. Okay. We got this set to 25, but she's still not going great. So we do have a little bit of a climb here. Not sure what I'll do with this locomotive if we replace it. I may relocate it down to Dillsboro to work with number 13. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. So, what do we have here, actually? Nantahala, what's at the back of the train? Oh, the National Park Service. And then... oh, some of these are all mixed up. So these never got sorted. Okay, that's going to make things a little bit interesting. But I think, you know, we might be able to... it won't be too difficult to stop in this loop up ahead and then just drop a car, move, you know, pull the rest out, drop another car. Just do it that way. Anyway, let's back to the locomotive. How are we doing? No, that's Nantahala. Where's... oh, Hewitt is right around the bend. Nice, nice, nice. Anyway. So I have done a lot of work to the railroad in the basement now. I think I worked out I've got 2 pieces of wood to saw, 3 pieces of wood to fix in location, and that will be the main track bed all laid. I'm going to be ordering some insulation board tomorrow to use as an insulator on the track bed. And if I get that order in early, then it will arrive before 2 p.m. No, if I get it ordered before 2 p.m, it'll arrive on Friday. Yes. Okay, I don't know what these places are, so this is going to be interesting. And I put a fuse there. So we can now figure out, I'm going to have to do this with banners because I don't know what these tracks are. I could pull it up, but talk limestone. Well, oh, T3, T4. Okay, so T2, 1, 2, 3. Those three will go there. You stop now. Do not pass go. Need you to back it up about half a car length, just so there's space there. So T4, then T1, 1, 2. Yeah, see, this is where things get interesting, I think. Okay, so handbrake that. That goes that way. We can turn that off for a moment and switch that. Take that off. You can go forwards about 5. So those 3 go in there. T3, T4. See, there's a T3 there. There's a T just all over the place. So switch that, and you can back up until you can't go any further. I wonder what this area now looks like on the experimental branch, because I know they've been adding buildings to all of the industries. Some of the buildings are being reused, so they're being placed in multiple locations. But it'd be interesting to see what's what. Okay, so T3, T4, T1, T1. Okay, Talcum limestone. Talcum limestone T3. Okay, so where's that? National Park's that way. Oh, that's... I probably didn't set that up because it's facing drop. Okay, forward. Maybe 10. Maybe not 10. Probably 10. 10's probably a good number. So this is Talcum limestone T2, T1, T4. Oh. Okay, T1 goes in there. So that's going T1, that's going T1. That's not. That's not. And that's not. Okay. So I've got a couple of cars there to go into the other location. We'll switch that. I'm not sure this sort of industry, all of these, is actually going to jump into any sort of action until we've got all of the different cars spotted. Because obviously it's some sort of manufacturing. So let's hitch that up. And we want T1 and T1. We'll put that handbrake on. And you can take the handbrake off. And go forwards 10. So, for example, okay, these cars are full of nothing. And they are picking up talc. So, okay, that's fine. They're starting to load up. These are also empty. So this is the shipment side. This is probably the delivery location. So don't know what's going to end up in there. Ooh. There we go. And you can now back up all the way as well. So that should have been 3 3 cars to Nantahala talc and limestone. Good. We should get 2 more here. Still going for the end of track. Okay. Applying the handbrake. So 2 cars delivered. Good. And then these will fill up. So these are filling up with talc as well. So these, same production. Okay. We ship some in grain cars and some in gondolas. And keep going, keep you clear. Okay, back it up. Let's hitch up to the back of the train. So that's empty too. And that is full of mining supplies. This is a mine. Okay. Anyway, not to worry about that just yet. Connect that up, handbrake off. And I think everything else here has further to go. So we'll switch this once we're through here. I mean, technically, I've got a runaround loop here that I could run around the cars and push them into the next set of sidings. The problem that I'm facing is that I have too long of a train to do that with, which is why we're just going to continue. Well, I don't actually, but we're going to continue down the track. I like to have the locomotive at that end of the train because we still have a bunch of stuff to do at Nantahala depot area. So that train is now on its way again. It's still the same, whatever. And that can go there. So now when the train returns, it's going to stop there. And we're going to figure out all the stuff to park in there. I also should find... I think there's another passing loop down here somewhere. Good grief. Professor. There. And this is that whole whatever it was. So when the train comes through here, I'm just going to set that. And it'll stop here and then we can drop off the stuff in the back car, which is going to the National Park Service. So that's the National Park Service location, I do believe. But now I need to figure out. Train comes in forward. Let's pull up this and Nantahala. Other end of the line. Talc and limestone. Coal loader. Power and light. Okay, that is on the front of the train. That's on the back. So No, Union Lumber, T1. So I want to pull everything down here that's going to T1 first and deliver that. Okay, should we go and find out where that is? T3, T4, power light. T1, T1. So it looks like that one and that one, I need to haul those down. I need to leave the rest out. Ugh, that's going to be painful. I guess what else is going on? You're now at Bryson. Good job. Where are you at? That looks like Sylva. Wow, making good time. Okay. How far to Nantahala, I guess, is the next question. Right around the bend, we'll be hauling into Nantahala. Okay. So we got no trains that come down here, which is fine. Except the freight. And eventually we are I think there's a Nantahala freight house as well, but we'll follow this in. That's got to get all the way up through Sylva, through the productions at Sylva, out to the interchange. So we're not worried about that yet. Now I do have a coal car coming down here tomorrow, and I think that's all. And then there's the water tower we just passed there, which is going to be immensely useful, maybe. Okay, I'm actually going to stop this towards the end of this track. Okay. You can hold it there. So, car at the back is going back where we came from. That's the lumber. That's also lumber. So those two I want to bring with me. Everything else I don't. So I'm going to put that handbrake on, disconnect that, go forwards. No. Now I might have all of this messed up, so extinguish that, and I want that to go that way. All right. And it does help if you don't have, if you have blocking enabled for your deliveries. Oh, poo. Yard forward, half a car length. That's good. Back 5. So I'll put the 2 lumber cars in here. I'm going to drop all the rest in that loop because I don't know how much space I've got in front of me to actually get those spotted. So I'll do that. Go forwards. And the coal car, when we get it, spots over there. It's only a 2-ton chute, so I am planning to order 2 more small coal cars, one for Whittier and one for here. So we'll have 2 cars spotted here, 2 cars spotted at Whittier, so that we've always got one on station, even when the other one is getting refilled. For the big kind of coal towers at Alarka, at Bryson, and at Dillsboro, I don't care. I've got big cars for those, and as far as I'm concerned, they can they can have the big car. They hold 150 tons, so when the car is empty, we just take it, refill it, bring it back, and there's more than enough coal at those locations to just keep it running. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. That is T3. Basically, I want the other T3. That's a T3. Okay. And then we've got a T4 and another T4. So I think what we're going to do here is... Oh, come on. Connect. Thank you. Release handbrake. Back that up about 10, I guess. What's the T3? That's not the T3. The T3 is behind the locomotive. Great. So yes, push all those back. Okay. And you might be here clear for 5, but that will do it. So T3, T3. Put those together. Now the other problem I don't know is, do I need T3 before or after? Nantahala, talc and limestone. T3, T4. So T3 needs to be at the front of the train, T4 needs to be at the back of the train. This is actually working out quite nicely because we're putting T3 and then T4 behind it. Nice. Okay, looks like 900 has made it and we just got paid a ton of money. Good. Handbrake. Handbrake. Release. Oh, 901. And back it up there. All right. Now, we want to go back down this end, switch that, and as soon as that locomotive clears here, I'm going to switch this one. So the next freight train will come into this track. then all bets are off. We're going to have to do run rounds and push. Passenger trains rolling. I believe it just left Bryson. Yes. Okay, so we can now switch that one. Let's go look at Dillsboro, because that's kind of convenient. And I want this train to stop here. Switch that. Okay, that's dealt with. Let's deal with this crazy guy. Number 10. Hitch. Number 10. Select. Thank you. Handbrake off. Push that back 5 more. So, T4 and T4. Actually, that works quite nicely. So we'll pull this one out. I will say you're good. Normally I prefer to do this at the delivery location or at Dillsboro Yard, whichever works out easier. But obviously we've not been down here before, so I'm not really familiar with what the best order for each set of cars is. And we have, this is a kind of a convenient point to sort things out. Obviously, once we're in main production, if we open up to Anderson, which I might not bother doing. But if I opened up the grade there all the way up to Anderson, then this kind of becomes rather busy, and sorting these cars out here might not be the best thing. What I want to do is to just be able to come in and just drop everything where it needs to go. Keep going. Seriously, keep going. Oh. Okay, we just got paid for, I believe, oh, that's Ela. Gee, things are getting close. That's still running. That's good. Where are you? Oh, you're on the stretch down towards Dillsboro now, so that's good. Alright, doink. You can hitch up there. And forwards. 5-ish. So then the rest of these. So the back two we're going to take with us now. That's T4. That's R1, O1, and O1. I'll keep going. You know it makes sense. No. More. Good job. So I want to pull these for probably about 5. Drop the back 2 and then we'll push all of them back in there. Or at least some of the way in there. Hitch that up. Oh, handbrake off. And forwards about 5. Because we got here 8. And obviously some of these gondolas are quite long. So that's O1, that's O1, that's R1. This is all... These 3 are actually in a good position. I've just got to figure out where they're going. Alright. Handbrake on. Switch that. And you can keep going another 5. Okay, that one, those 2, that one and that one are heading back. So we're good with those. Okay, I might do something a little bit different here. Hitch that. So those are all going back. Oops. There we go. I'm going to pull those forward. Are we in that loop? Yes, no. We're there. I do want them to go in there. So I want these on the front of the train. It's only 3 cars, so that's fine. And then I want this to run round. That's good. Okay, road forwards, go. Need that switched, that switched. Yep, that's good. And 901 is in the service area. I can't do anything with that yet. As soon as we're across here, switch that. And that. I'll go into reverse. I believe I have all of that set up. So he's going to go to there, but he's not going to make it. Let's run over here. And 901, you're fine. We need to switch that. Oh, actually, Sylva Town, Sylva Depot. I want, for what it's worth, that switched that way. Okay, back to 901. Manual. Right, 901. Back it up. And I am just going to take all of the opportunities to get locomotives filled up here when they can. Now you, yard, back it up 10, go. Switch that. And did I switch that one too? Yes, I did. Okay. Doink. Okay. Hitch that. Handbrake off. Forward 20 passengers. Where are you? Approaching Whittier. Okay, 901. Still filling. And actually this train, we've got time. Ah, close that window. That's still filling, so that's good. Okay, that's hitched and that's got the handbrake on it. Okay, so we have O1 and R1. Nantahala. Power and light. O1. O1, and that will be R1. O1's the first one, so we're just going to come in and go. Road forwards. 15. 901. You are now full. How much coal? Oh, we've only got 2 tons of coal there. Fortunately, we've got a coal supply coming tomorrow. So, 901. Back you go. And primarily what I want to do next is get this filled with water. Looks like I'm on the turntable, so that's good. Yep. Spin that round. Like a record baby. Actually, this will work out okay. Go, go, go. Yes. And back up again. Swing that out. Oh, we're going way too fast here. Flip that open. Keep going. And you can stop there. Okay. Oh, man. So my plan here is actually we'll switch that, switch that, switch that. And when I tell him, he'll just stop in that bay. And I can then run him all the way down that line and hitch onto the front. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, where are we going? I have never been down this stretch of track. I think some of this was already here. Probably want to select number 10. So that we don't do anything dumb with 901 when we get there. She's struggling a bit. Sounds it, at least. I can't tell. Oh yeah, this is a steep line. That's okay. You are now stopped at Whittier? Yes. Okay. 901, you're still filling. Nearly full. That's okay. I think we got enough time. The passenger train will leave Whittier. It's got to stop at Wilmot. I want to say Wilmot. Yeah, Wilmot. And then Dillsboro, so it's going to be a while before it gets to the Dillsboro branch, Dillsboro depot, which is fine. So do we have stuff in here? No, those are empty. And that has mining supply. Okay. So this works out kind of cool if I figured this out right. Hopefully it all fits. If it doesn't fit, we're in a little bit of a bother. And this might not work when we're at tier 3. We put that up. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's way back there. So we do have quite a bit of a stretch here, which isn't assigned to any location. Anyway, I want the other end. All right. Let's. You want to stop yet? Apply the handbrake. Disconnect that, and if I switch that, send that backwards. So we should have just got paid 2 cars and Nantahala power and light. Good. Now those two have to go all the way back there. So there's a lot of waste space here. Switch that one. See, this works out real nice. Trouble is, Sylva Depot, Nantahala Depot Station. Pretty sure I did not switch that back. No, I did not. Okay, that's good. Back to the train. And you are good there. So that's the Union Lumber Company. We're probably going to get lumber there or something. And now we can send that forwards again. What did we get paid for? Yep, 164 again. So you can see this has worked out quite nicely because we come in there, we drop 2 there, we drop 2 back here, we drop 1 there, and we leave. It's kind of cool. And hopefully, once we've done this, I can send this locomotive back to Nantahala Station. And we'll try and get 901 lined up for a departure when the passenger train goes by Dillsboro. Okay, you're good there. Anytime. Disconnect that. that. And you can back on out of here. And we got paid. Also nice. So, jump off here, switch that, and let's go see this guy who should now be refueled. So, road. Poop, 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 go. So plans for this train, we're only going to go as far as Bryson. We're going to hold at Bryson, wait for the Bryson switcher to deliver all of the stuff, pick up all of the stuff, and then it's going to come back from Bryson. The locomotive currently at Alarka Junction will leave there once the switcher arrives back, number 10 arrives back there, and I will have that train go pick up some more coal, pick up the stuff at Whittier, maybe, or this locomotive might, I don't know. We haven't done the collections at Bryson yet, so we're going to be doing deliveries and collections at Bryson, and then this locomotive will return to Sylva with that stuff. But we've got to fit in the passenger train, which may be coming through here shortly. I suppose we could ride this locomotive for a bit. And the passenger train is somewhere. Don't see it that way. Don't really see it that way. That's concerning. Where are you? Oh, you're way past Whittier. So if we jump back to Whittier, the freight train is now the next train through here, and we'll switch that to there. Okay, 901, how are you doing? Need to get you clear here. Switch that, we'll switch that. That's all good set. This is not a particularly good design. You should probably run straight for a bit and then loop into the main line. And the reason I say that is because I can't switch lines at this end without going on the main line, and I shouldn't do that. Or that should not be a thing. What are you? You're Appalachian hardwoods, okay. Okay, handbrake off. Handbrake off. You can go forward, maybe a car length. It'll give me a little bit more room at the other end of the yard. And stop. But you go down this end of the yard, and I have this trunk here that I can, you know, shunt all of these lines without having to go on the main. Okay, let's check that. That's all fine. So 901, we can go to manual for now. I guess we can go back to number 10. You should be slowing down for Wilmot. Wilmot. not indeed. Okay, you're good. Let's do this thing. Right. So, number 10, reverse, yard. Yes, reverse 20, go. Now, I do not have a need to go up there again. So we'll do that. Hitch that up. Someone's got a handbrake on and it ain't you two. There we go. Now we hitch onto that one, which also has a handbrake on. So we'll get this locomotive turned round. We're on back a ways. Okay, you're good. Forwards 20, go. How are we doing? Well, we'll get this turned around. We've got more than enough water to get back to Alarka Junction, especially since we'll be running empty for most of it. Actually, looks like we're already running empty for most of it. 40 tons of mining supplies. So we've got a couple of mining supplies and everything else is empty. So it is what it is. Okay, let's get you in here. Good. Keep going. Clear for a car. That should be perfectly sufficient. Apply the handbrake there. Ugh. So, forward, go. I mean, as I said, we could fill up with water here, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to stress the locomotive any. We'll be able to get all the way back to Alarka Junction. What I might want to do, there is a little bit of a climb up to Alarka town from the Alarka Junction. I may want to fill up with water at Alarka, which is a pain. Or Alarka Junction, should I say. Ugh. We'll see. Got a ways to go yet. Oh, actually, that needs to turn that way. Okay. And go 20 more. So I've got all the fuses and switches set to hold this train where necessary on the way back. So we can hitch this up and then just get it moving. Let's go check you. We have a lot of signal supplies here. So that's going to be a while, should we say. Okay, connect that, and you can go. Toot toot toot. Get on out of here. Oh, actually, no, we're good. So back at Alarka Junction, we're going to hit... We can go and have a look at that. Alarka Depot, Alarka Junction. So back here, my plan is to come down this track and reverse onto these. We're then going to push them back, come forward, grab some water, and head off to town. Literally head off to town. So we got opportunity to fill up with water. I was kind of worried that I was going to end up with this locomotive I'm going to have to go out of my way to pass the water tower. I think we can let this one, well, if I remember rightly, it wasn't that far to Hewitt. Yeah, we'll ride this one to Hewitt. And then I should be able to get 901 running. And actually, while we're thinking about that, gonna have a look at Bryson somewhere there. So the next locomotive into Bryson will be freight, and we'll come in here and stop there, and then we'll shuffle it out to one of the service yards in Bryson for a while. That works. So first stop for 901 will be Whittier, and then second stop will be Bryson. I'll stick it in the shed at Bryson for a bit, refuel it, service it, turn it around, and the switcher at Bryson can do all the local deliveries and collections, and then it can leave with the collections. Da, 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 da. So not been a bad day so far. It's 10:15. I think I'll finish off doing the deliveries. We'll release this back to Alarka Junction, and at that point we'll be looking to end the day. You've got a ways to go. So Hewitt should be, we could actually find out, half a mile. Okay then. So it should be right up here. No buildings here yet. And hopefully I set that fuse so that we actually pass this with the tail end of the train. Otherwise that'll be a little unfortunate, I guess. And then all of these, those go there, and the gondolas go towards the back. All right, let's jump the train. She's slowing down. Like I said, hope I got the fuse in the right place. And switch. Good. Okay, let's have a look where you are. You are on a double track. Oh, you're... Yes. Wherever you are. Don't know. So I should get paid for the gondolas. I think I've got to bring the boxcars back a little ways. But this is all good. This might actually pay quite well. We've got 2 cars here and we've got a bunch of cars over there for deliveries. May work out real profitable. Hey, you're good. Switch that on. Payment for 2 cars. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring up the banner. We are gonna have to back it up. 1, 2, probably 3 cars. That's a little unfortunate. I'm gonna leave that on. Just so I can see when both cars are in. 1, 2. Stop. Stop. Please stop. There we go. Handbrake on. 2 more cars paid for. And you can now head out. 30 is good. And we'll just close off. Oh. Actually, we'll take that up and close out that location. Boop. And bounce down to the passenger train. Where are you, dude? Coming up to the tunnel. I think. It's through the tunnel into Cowie passing loop. I could have pulled the freight to there, to be perfectly honest, but I didn't, so not to worry. Yeah, tunnel. So we're right by Cowie now, and this track is 1 degree. It's a little bit steep, but not too bad. So I guess we can pile over here. Oh, I didn't turn those off. So passenger train will be through here shortly. 901. That's 901. And road forward 0. Then as soon as we see the passenger train, we'll give this one orders and let it go. Let it go, let it go. Come on, she can't be far out. There she is. Awesome stuff. So actually we've got the entirety of the East Whittier sawmill is clear of stuff. They're waiting for us to drop stuff off, which is good. Okay. Toot toot. passenger train comes storming through here. We're up to 6,000 money. Ooh. And that's going that way, and main freight is clear for departure. How heavy is this? 1,000 tons, so not too bad. I'm keeping the main freight trains are fairly controlled. It's 24 cars long, but it's only 1,000 tons. So we're controlling the weight of the trains. We're not straining the locomotives too badly. And we're still making good time. Obviously it's now 1 o'clock, so we're past lunchtime. As soon as we're clear on this track, we'll let that go. Okay, that train is on its way to Whittier. The passenger train is approaching Dillsboro. A double track station, so either line is good. Yes, toot. And we made about 3,000 so far today, so we haven't done at all too badly. What's the freights? Oh, you know what those are? Those are leaving. We've got a lot of passengers going to places. They want to go to Nantahala, not going there. Nothing to Sylva though. Do I have? I probably have some passengers going to Sylva from here, or already on the train. Dillsboro, Sylva, 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 Sylva. Everybody got off. Okay. So, last thing. Honestly, don't know how far we've got to go here. $90 for 31 fares. Good. Oh, Wessa is where we're going. And actually, good job I checked, or we'd be sailing through there. There we go. Huh. So the National Forest, or whatever it is, National Park Service, is actually on the loop, not on the main. That's okay. I should probably select that before I do something stupid. And here we are. This load also empty. Okay. Still going. Passenger stopped at Dillsboro. 901 is rolling. Still not seeing the loop. Should be just around the corner, I'm guessing. Oh, it's round a few corners. Good grief. We've still got another mile to go. Okay. Another mile is 2 minutes. Well, I got nothing better to do, so we can sit here and watch this train make it to where it's going. So, not that one. If we go here, the switcher is almost 50,000. This mogul is 25.6. So So yeah, I think having the diesel switcher based at Alarka town is probably going to be a good plan, especially once these start hitting tier 5. We're currently only delivering tier 3 on these. And I can use it to fetch coal down from Robinson Gap and stage it all to the Alarka junction exchange. So I don't have to run the big locomotives up to the mine when I do that. Speed limit sign. 30 miles an hour. Okay then. Track speed 25. That's at 30. Okay. Now we're back up to speed. No, track speed is still 25. We're doing 28 because of course we are. Now we may be close. Yes. Oh, we're right here. So I'm going to switch this as soon as we're past. Or not. I'm going to miss it entirely. Okay. That's happening. I'll drop it down to 10 miles an hour. Switch that. And switch that. Okay, I just got notice that something happened. Departing Dillsboro. Okay, that's good. So, another flying stop. I think I slowed it down a little bit too much. And that'll do. Oh, okay, that's the front of the train. Any time now. Brake on. Get paid. Nice. And back it out. Go for broke. Switch that, and I guess I can keep with it. And there we go, first deliveries to Nantahala, and we are now on our way back to Alarka Junction to do all the Alarka deliveries, and our main freight is heading towards Whittier. I think for now we're good. I'm going to leave us here. You can join us next time. All of these locomotives will have arrived where they need to be. We'll have Whittier to deliver, Alarka Junction, Alarka Town to deliver, and the rest of the stuff to head up to Bryson and Bryson to deliver too. But for now, I'm going to wish you all a good evening. We'll be back on Saturday with some more Glenleathan on Farm Sim 22. But for now, have fun everyone. I'm out of here.